Hi everyone, it's Sheri Ann. Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't filmed a video sitting in front of my camera in a really long time. Honestly, I think the last time I filmed a video where I was just sitting in front of the camera was probably in December, and that doesn't count my vacation vlog that I did at the end of that month, but it's just been so long. Part of the reason was that my skin was not looking so great, so I took some time off from filming face to face, and I was just doing all of my planner videos, so where my camera is just facing the table so you didn't have to see my really dry skin. But my skin is looking a lot better, and I thought that what I would share is how I got it to look this way. Also, I just realized that this is the first time I'm filming where I don't have my long hair anymore, which you can't even tell because I have it up. But yeah, I cut off my hair and I'm super excited about it because I haven't had short hair in, I think, 2 years. I'm just so much happier having short hair. It takes a lot less time to dry and curl and style. So before I start talking about my favorite products, I think I should share with you the skin type that I have. I have done a skincare products favorites video in the past, and I will link that in the card up here over my left shoulder and in the description box. But if you don't know, or if you're new to my channel, I have very dry and very sensitive skin. I also happen to have eczema, so occasionally, and right now it's pretty often, I will have these little rashes and dry patches on some parts of my body. It's just something I've lived with since literally days after I was born. This first product is actually really new to me, just the concept of even using this on my face. And this is the Tarte Maracuja Oil. But I really like using an oil on my face because when it's super dry and I put moisturizer on, I still feel like I need something to help that dryness and relieve that dryness. And I've been really loving this in particular. So I use this maybe 3 times a week, if that, sometimes once a week, sometimes not at all. It's just when I happen to be feeling super extra dry, and right now in the winter this has been helping my skin a lot. I don't know obviously if I'm going to be using this in the spring and summer. I can't imagine that I would, but I guess we'll find out and I'll let you know. I have 2 things, or rather 3 things that I use on my face. The first one is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I've talked about this here on my channel before. I absolutely love this stuff. It's a 24-hour moisturizer. I wouldn't really know because I do wash my face at night, but I really love this stuff. Again, Kiehl's is a little bit expensive. I think it's really worth it though because their products, I said that really weird, their products are really great. I'm actually pretty much almost out of this. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera because this is a white face lotion. I'm trying to save what I have so I don't have to purchase it right now because if you don't know, I am on a spending freeze for the month of February, although I have made a few exceptions. So I'm on a spending freeze for the month of February and probably March, and most likely in April, or at least for part of April. And technically skincare is something you need, but since I have other things that I can use, I don't know if I'm going to repurchase this right away, though I do really love this stuff and I highly recommend. So the next 2 things I'm going to mention, I've actually used on my face and on my body. It really just depends on the level of dryness and how bad it is. However, if my skin is really bad and I am just having one heck of an eczema breakout, I will use Medicated Lotions and it's a topical steroid. And I'm not going to tell you what they are. If you leave me a comment, I will probably tell you, but I'm not going to tell you in this video just because if you are having issues with your skin, I highly recommend going to a dermatologist. I just think that they know better, and not think, I know that they know better than I do. I don't use those things all the time. It pretty much just depends on how bad my skin is reacting to things. So I'm not mentioning them in this video just because I don't use them a lot. I typically try not to use those things though, because I don't, especially the topical steroid, I don't want to be putting all of those things on my body all the time. I try to find solutions from the drugstore or from lotions from Amazon or the department store, wherever I can get them. So anyway, after that tangent, the first thing I want to mention, I actually found this after I was having really, really bad eczema rashes, and I just wanted to find a lotion that I didn't have to go to my dermatologist for, and I found this website about this spa in France, and they happen to make their own line of lotions. It's the Avène Xericom AD Lipid Replenishing Cream. There's a lot of titles on here because it is from France, it's from Paris. I got this on Amazon, I believe, and I think if you just search for Avène, you can probably find it on Amazon and on their website. I don't know, I'm pretty sure you can't get this anywhere in stores. It's not super thick like one of the other lotions I'm going to show you, but it is a thicker moisturizer. What I like best about this is that when you open it, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, when you squeeze the bottle, the little like dispenser will pop out, and then you'll get a little bit of lotion to come out, and then it will go back down when you release the pressure. And I don't know why I love that so much, but I think it's a really nifty feature that it has. Next, this one I feel like doesn't get a lot of love, but this has worked wonders for my skin, especially lately, and it's just a tub of Aquaphor. It says right here, dermatologist recommended #1 for dry, cracked skin, and I love this stuff. I use it on my lips, I can use it on my face, I can use it on all parts of my body. And if you don't know what it looks like, that's what it is. It's super thick, really. I mean, look, I'm turning the jar over and it's not gonna fall out because it's just really, really thick, jelly-like. I keep a little tube of it in my bag just in case I need to put it on my face or my hands or my arms or anything while I'm out. But I really, really love this stuff. You can get this at the drugstore, any drugstore. You can get it at grocery stores. And just something that I think a lot of people will skip over as something to help with their dry skin, but it's the best. Talking about body lotions, so I do sometimes use, like I said, the Avène and the Aquaphor on my body. Kind of just depends. But for regular body lotions, I have two that I go back and forth between. The first one I especially love to use in the winter time, and it's the Kiehl's Creme de Corps. It is amazing. It is super, super, super thick, which is why I have it in this pump bottle, because I used to have it in the squeezy tube, but it's so thick and their plastic is so thick that it was hard to get all of the product out, and I felt like I was throwing so much of the product away. I still have so much of this left because it's so thick. I don't feel like I need to put on so much, but I love this stuff. But it even says on the bottle that it is great for extremely dry or flaking skin. Highly, highly recommend. So this I never would have even thought to purchase if it weren't for my mom. This is what she used to use on me when I was a baby. She said she would literally just slather me in this, just like completely cover me head to toe in this lotion, and it's Cari Lotion. And I don't think a lot of people even use this. I only find this at the ShopRite grocery store. Sure, I can get it on Amazon, but that's where I get it, is ShopRite. I just have the original formula of this. Honestly, one of the best lotions. I don't know why I ever stopped using this, although I guess if I was a baby, I just didn't even know I was using it. This is just my everyday body lotion. I use this in the morning and at night. So now moving on to my nighttime skincare routine, what I use to take off my makeup and what I use on my face. I have been using two different things to take off my makeup. The first is the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. I've mentioned these a lot on my channel. I just remember when they came out that I really liked that it said no harsh chemicals or artificial perfume or dyes, and it removed waterproof mascara, which if you know me, I only wear waterproof mascara. The other thing I've been using to take off my makeup is new to me. It's the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Now, I don't use a whole lot of this because I don't wear that much makeup, as you can see, during the week or even on the weekend. So when I open it, I don't even think you can tell, but it looks like I haven't used a lot of it, but I have, and I really, really, really like it. It feels very moisturizing when I'm rubbing it into my skin to take my makeup off, and it doesn't leave me feeling too greasy after I wipe it off. I usually wipe it off with a cotton pad, and then I just splash some water on my face and pat it dry. I really like it. Also, Clinique is great for really sensitive and dry skin. They are one of my go-to brands makeup wise for stuff because they just have some really great things, and most of their stuff is dermatologist tested, if not all. Also, they have a really, really great sunscreen that I do use every day that I've just realized I didn't bring here, but I'll link it down below because I wear sunscreen every single day, as we all should be doing. To be honest, I don't use soap on my face. I've just always been told by my dermatologist, and I've had a few of them over the years, to just literally splash some water on my face and then pat my face dry, and that was enough for me. It works. I don't mind. I don't ever feel like my face is really dirty. I don't get pimples that often, but if I do wash my face, or at least like cleanse it a little bit, I do use this, and I try to use this twice a week. Sometimes I only use it once, some weeks I forget, but I'm pretty good about using it twice a week usually, and it is my Clarisonic Mia 2. So I use this. I have the delicate brush head on it. I want to try out the cashmere one because I know a lot of people say that's really soft, but I use a delicate one and it works. It is still kind of rough on my face, but it's fine. I like it. The cleanser that I use with this is the Philosophy Purity Facial Cleanser. I do really like this. I don't know if it's game changing or anything. I don't think I would say that, but I do still use this whenever I use my Clarisonic. So these two go together. These last two things are not necessities. You don't need these two things at all. This first one I've actually been using because I saw Alana, she's known as Lana Davison here on YouTube, and she's one of my favorite YouTubers, and she was using this in her Snapchat, and I saw it and I was like, those look so interesting and I want to try them out. And at the time I was looking for eye cream, and I just saw this and thought, yeah, let's just try that out instead. And these are the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydrogel eye patches. I use these twice a week. Maybe that seems to be my thing, just using them twice a week. I don't do the Clarisonic on the same night that I would do this. I tend to alternate the nights. So I just put these on underneath my eye. It's literally a gel patch that you just stick underneath your eye, and I let it sit there. It says for 10 to 15 minutes, but I usually leave it on for 20 to 25, sometimes 30, and then whatever is left over, I just pat into my skin. It's really, really refreshing, and I do feel like it makes a difference in the lack of dryness that I've had on my under eyes. I don't know if that's true, but I really like these. And then the other thing that I've really, really been loving is this Clinique City Block Purifying Charcoal Clay Mask and Scrub. Charcoal is just having a moment right now, and Clinique has hopped onto that train, and I really like this. I found this at Ulta, I believe. I don't know if they sell this one at Sephora, but it's honestly just a gray mask that you put on your face. I do these two things at the time, so I will put my eye patches on, and then I will put the mask around. I'll just avoid that part. I'll just put the mask on the rest of my face, and I will just sit there with my mask on and my eye patches, looking like a gray and green mess. So you just put this on your face, and it says here to wait until it turns light blue, but to me it just always kind of stays. It does get lighter, I will say that. It's not a light blue necessarily. It does get lighter on your face, and you will feel your face feel a little bit tighter since the mask is drying. And then all you do is you just rub it off, because like it says, it's a scrub also. So I just rub it off with my fingers in some cold or warm water, and ta-da! Again, these are not necessities. You do not have to be using eye patches and face masks. I just really like them. Okay guys, that's it for my skincare video. I hope you guys like this. I tried to sit a little bit closer to the camera so that you guys could really see the situation on my face. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to check out some of the other videos that I did recently. There are a lot of planner videos, but maybe you find them helpful or fun to watch. And I will see you next week. I'm not entirely sure if I'll see you on Monday or not, but check back because I might have a video on Monday. Otherwise, I will see you next Thursday with a brand new video. And please give this a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love it if you did. Hope you guys have an awesome Thursday and a great weekend.